G'day guys!
It's not even sunny in here, that's really weird.
Welcome back to another episode of the Pub Truck. And I've got a special guest here with me today. We've got Uncle Macca down here. He's down here doing a couple of things with me. So
Keen. We've already been into it. We've done the clutch, we've done the brakes.
The last episode you would have already seen, we got it running. We're gonna get the tray on, bonnet on. I've got to make an exhaust and then probably get it on the dyno.
Where's the boost tee? We know how to use that.
So obviously in the last episodes, I've gone and pulled the car apart, blown motor, pulled that out, pulled the chassis down, stripped it, blasted it, repainted it.
I've been watching. It's been good.
Mac's been watching. And I've basically tried to give it the best birthday it's ever had.
She got a few bits and pieces replaced after the Simpson Desert trip, didn't it?
Yeah.
It was extremely muddy and horrible, and I've been replacing parts ever since as well.
Oh, that's right, yeah. It's just the mud and the water gets, the water mainly, it gets into things.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Mac when we were bleeding the clutch, he's like, oh, new master cylinder on the clutch. I'm like, yeah, that's another one that got water in it from the desert. Anyway, I reckon we should get into it. We're gonna start with putting the tray on, because I've got the exhaust still under the tray. I've got the turbo and I need to make the piece for in between. And
that sounds exhausting.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just thinking about it.
Whoa, Cooley's cameraman here. All right, let's get this bad boy in the air.
Whoa.
Easy, Tiger.
Done this a few times.
Oh, look at Dave in the background too. Oh, it's got a bit of punch soon.
We might have to take it for the smoko run.
Oh yeah, let's go get some coffees. Woo! That wouldn't happen to be a new drone, would it?
Oh, it might happen to be a new drone. Don't know what happened to the other one. Macca's drone flying.
You've taken a
straight into the wall.
taking a leaf out of my book, mate. Yeah, bring it in, big fella. Bring her in. Oh, you gotta bloody hit the roll it all, mate. Oh, that was so tight, dude.
Having put the tray on and off my ute a few times, I've set it up now in a way that's actually easy to do it. Pretty much, I just got to drop it down, push it into place, drop the bolts through, rattle them up, and then plug everything back in.
Here we have one wild drone pilot in the wild, and he makes a successful landing.
I had the sensors turned on that time. Righto, so the tray's on. We're going to put it up in the air, and Macca is going to bolt the tray down for me, and I'm going to start making this exhaust, because
I think I'm qualified enough to do that.
So I reckon you could be. You got it. You'll know how to use the toolbox at least.
Oh yeah, I'm all over that sense. Yeah.
Macca's got the exact same one, don't you?
I do, but mine are in different places.
Oh, well, you're lucky.
Where's the spanners? It's going to be the spanners.
Well, you're lucky that it's actually written on that drawer right there. Oh. See where it says spanners, and it's still not the one that you're opening.
Yeah. It's really strange how that works. Geez, that exhaust is going well, mate.
Yeah, mate. It's bloody coming up great.
Yeah.
Just fixing the oil leak.
Found by yours truly, so no worries.
Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, that's
what
good.
A job?
Yeah, no.
I'm hiring.
I'm busy that day.
The exhaust I'm going to be making will be a 4-inch stainless dump pipe that goes into my tray and connects to the stacks. I'm going to start off by welding a V-band flange followed by a 3 to 4 inch reducer, and then I can build on from there. Meanwhile, I've given Macca a job to fit up my fresh new road legal wheels. This time I've gone with a set of KMC GRSs, which are a fake beadlock, and they're also fitted up with a set of 315s, which is actually what my ute is engineered for. Are you initiating the beer having?
Did you say beer?
Beer.
We're on the Carlton dryers tonight. Must be a Victorian beer.
Tip it in! Just drink beer while your pipe cuts itself.
Why are you making two pipes the same size, Pooley, there?
What do you mean? This one's actually just for test fitting purposes, like.
Oh, that's a jig.
Yeah, it's a jig.
Oh.
So I'm just gonna put this one in the car now. When I'm gonna drive it on the road, I'll put the other one in.
Yeah, right, okay.
Continuing on with the exhaust, a flex is added and some more V-bands. It's all tacked together and I keep test fitting it to make sure I'm still on the right track. Now that Max finished his beer with Rod, he's going to keep bolting on those new wheels, but he is about to make a major discovery.
Burley, come quick! Something's up. I thought you said you're not allowed to run a 35 because they're too big.
That's a 315.
Well, this is bigger than that.
Yeah, but it's a 315. So it's actually small.
But like, it's bigger. I'm really confused.
Well, you'd engineered for a 315 and I've been running 35s and I'm not meant to because technically if you add up what a 315 is, it's only 34.6 or something like that. But these 35s measure close to that anyway because between all the different tyre manufacturers, there's all a bit of variance.
That's so weird.
And I've had to buy new tyres just to be legal. So, and they're actually bigger than my illegal ones.
So that's a win.
Oh, yeah. It's an upgrade.
Let's go on.
With the new wheels fitted up, it was time to call it a day and come back in the morning. We have got a few other jobs to do in the morning, but hopefully after lunch we can get stuck back into it and I can get this exhaust finished off. Moco break, trip to the shop to get some lunch, and back to the shed.
What's that dude doing?
I don't know. Looks like he needs a lift or something.
Let's, we better investigate.
Might pull up and ask him.
Yeah, we'll say good day. Hey mate, how you going? You've been a bit of strife here. What's going on?
Upgraded the power, and it's just at itself.
Oh mate, I know all about that. I play diffs all the time. Anyway, jump in.
Yeah.
Our shop's just here. We'll see if we can fix it.
Let's go.
Righto.
Let's go, boys. By the way, I think that's yours.
Oh, cheers. So, what's actually wrong with it?
Well, first I got it flat, and then the remote fucking stopped.
I reckon we can have a look at that.
Sick.
A flat tyre and a buggered remote is not what you want, so we got to work straight away to hopefully get the delivery guy back on the road. Parcel? What even is this parcel for? From Shed Life. Oi, Macca! This is for you, from Shed Life.
Oh, sweet. Is that an Emu Shed Life t-shirt?
Oh!
Like it went up a couple sizes. Fits good over my hoodie because it's freaking cold in Melbourne.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's not even cold. It's t-shirt weather here.
It is not t-shirt weather at all.
So, what's the go?
Buy a shirt, win the mum bus.
Simple as that.
All right.
No explanation.
Here it is. The mighty mum bus, as seen on Uncle Pooley's channel. You guys are going to be able to win this. Buy anything off shedlife.co. and be in the running.
So anyone that watched the last episode, you would have seen that we actually announced that we are giving the Mum Bus away.
Not long to go now, drawn at the end of the month. Someone is going to win the mighty Mum Bus. The touring setup, it's going to take them around Australia, I'm sure of it. Buy anything off the website, shedlife.co, and be in the running, or you're a club member, and probably best chances of winning as a club member. But yeah, good luck, guys. Thanks for all the support for me and Pooley, especially on this one.
And I've got to say, thanks very much, Mac, for jumping in and helping us out on the situation.
Anytime, mate. Happy to help.
I've been busy working on this exhaust system. Mac's actually gone back home. He's only down here for a couple of days, and it is currently hissing down rain out there, so I don't know how good of a job this mic's going to do at filtering it out, but hopefully this audio is good. I'll give you a bit of a look. I've just finished the exhaust system. I haven't welded it yet, but I've got it all tacked up, so I'll run through basically what I've done. V-band out of the turbo here. This is different to a factory setup. I can access the bolt through here with a little impact gun. One V-band, boom, and she's off. Off the gate, I've got my pipe, which is mounted back into the exhaust, which is legally where it has to go. It bleeds off air pressure from the exhaust manifold before the turbo and just lets it pass the turbo and out the exhaust to stop the turbo spinning. So that's how you control the amount of boost the turbo's making. And also, I legally am required to have a cat in the exhaust. I actually am waiting for a V-band, so that's why that's not in there. I was one V-band short. So yeah, coming down from that front piece, obviously I've got a flex there, and then I've done some pie cuts. Don't mind that, that's not a gap. It's actually a texture mark. And then it goes up into this V-band, which goes up into the stacks, into the tray. All right, it's time to weld the exhaust out. This is actually going to take me a few hours to do a nice job of it. I'm trying to use filler rod as much as I can, but some of the tricky spots I'm just going to fuse. Got the exhaust finished off and it's all fitted up on the car now. I actually ended up having a few dramas with it. So what happened was, and I kind of expected it to happen, but I didn't think it'd be that bad. But where I've done all the pie cuts on the exhaust, when I've welded it out, it's pulled with the heat. I think I've talked about this before in other videos, but pretty much anything, steel, aluminium, stainless, whatever, when you weld it, you heat it right up. And then when it cools down, it actually shrinks. And what happened was, the pie cuts, where they were all joined together, there was so much heat on that bend, it actually shrunk down and it shrunk in a couple of different places. So the dump pipe didn't want to fit up perfectly. The tabs, the bracket that I made to like the gearbox and that didn't really fit nicely, and I was extremely frustrated trying to put it on. Obviously, haven't filmed that bit for you to watch because I was saying all kinds of words and stuff that aren't allowed on YouTube. I literally had to cut my welds open and pull the pipe open until it made like a 2mm gap, and then I had to go with filler wire and try and actually fill the gap in, and it was just a real headache. So my apologies that I haven't actually filmed that bit to show you, but I guess you can understand it was. Anyway, I got that all done. Had a few other little dramas that I got all sorted out. I had Aiden come around, give me a lift with the bonnet. We got the bonnet back on. Then there was just a couple other little things. I hooked up my diff breathers and my locker lines and just finished off a few little jobs that weren't finished. A couple of wires had to be soldered. By that time I was rushing around. It got to about 7 p.m. and I had dyno tuning booked in locally at 8 p.m. Hadn't even drove the ute yet. Like literally, I had not even backed the car off the hoist and went around the block. I backed it out of the shed. I had a bit of a look around, made sure nothing was leaking, and basically sent it straight to the dyno. So I got it out there, made it there, no check engine lights, no nothing, and everything was sweet. So we rolled it straight onto the dyno, and yeah, Jay got stuck into giving it a few runs. We actually ended up just leaving everything exactly how it was for the run-in. We had one airlock in the cooling system, which it started to heat up a bit, but we ended up realizing that we thought the sensor might have been on the way out, but then we grabbed the pipe and it had air in it. And yeah, pretty much just gave it a heap of runs just to check everything. So he's watching things like air-fuel ratios, EGTs, coolant temps, looking at the power curve and seeing what's going on and how much boost it's making. And all I said to him was, I said, I do not care about what numbers it makes. I just want to make sure it's safe. It's not running too lean or too rich or too hot or anything like that. And we had to play with the boost number to get it good. Haven't got a big enough spring in the actual gate, so we need to change that to a bigger spring. I would like to add some cooling. I don't think I can fit a front mount in here. The PDI ones, we don't think that it's going to fit. It's going to be too tight with the winch. All the next option is I can chuck some fans on that cooler. I need to change the gate spring and run the car in, get some Ks on it. Then I'm going to end up probably taking it back to Jay. He's going to go through and do a full custom tune on it. So we'll just wipe everything that was on it and he'll start from scratch and he'll tune it to how he wants to tune it, and we'll be able to push it up a bit. What it did make on the run that we did do, which was basically just to check that it's all sweet, I think it was like 750 Newton meters or around that, maybe slightly less, and like 220, 30 horsepower, something like that, around those kind of numbers. So nothing too crazy. Also, like I said to Jay, I don't want 300 plus horsepower, 1,000 Newton meters, because I'm just gonna end up blowing diffs and axles and stuff when I'm trying to wheel it. So the goal is to just, get on that happy sort of mark where it makes enough power to have fun, sounds cool, and it's gonna be reliable. So that's the plan. But yeah, apart from that, she's pretty much done. Runs and drives, didn't throw any codes, doesn't have any leaks. Pretty stoked with that considering how far I've had the car pulled apart. Also the H152 gearbox that I've upgraded to, absolutely love it. I drove on the freeway last night on the ring road to get to Jay's. It was really good. Like the revs sit much lower. My speedo was slightly out because I've got different wheels on it. I don't know if I was doing exactly 100, but it was like around that sort of 1900, 2000 RPM mark, where it was way more than that before. Like it dropped it by a few hundred revs at 100. So it just feels a lot nicer. The car's not singing its head off. Stoked with how good the new KMCs look, and also the fact that I've got the legal size on there, which are bigger, which I can't believe. But yeah, it's a bit silly, but it's legal, so can't complain. Pretty much from now, I'm going on a shakedown test tomorrow. Me and Jesso are gonna go for a cruise to the high country, maybe look for some snow, bit of a tour, a bit of a drive around, run some Ks up on it, see how it goes and just have some fun. And then, yeah, when I get back to the shed, I'm gonna wire up these winches. I've got 2 lithium batteries that have just turned up. I've got Enerdrive charger and a bunch of stuff from Outback Equipment, which is gonna power the whole 24 volt winch system. Gonna get the 24 volt wired up, do a few other little jobs around the car and get stuck into some wheeling. So hopefully coming up on the channel will be some four-wheel driving and a few trips. And hopefully I can keep the thing on the road now with my new legal bull bar and my legal wheels and everything else that the cops keep giving me a hard time about. A few less things that I have to worry about. So also coming up, I have sort of half made a video about this bull bar. I done some filming with Razlar when we were doing it. This is a pulley bar. They've kind of custom made it for me. I spec'd it up. I said, I want tube bar, I want high mount winch, I want aggressive hoops, I want it to hook up to my old scrub bars and all of this. And I wanted these wings here to be aggressive and all the rest of it. And they've pretty much made exactly what I want. It's kind of based off my old bar, but it's made professionally. It's ADR approved and it looks good and it fits my winch. So pretty stoked with that. But if you like this episode, then make sure you go and give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more of this car in action, then make sure you subscribe. Also, leave me a comment what you thought of the video. And if you're keen to see the car out on the tracks, I always try and read every single comment. I try and reply to them all. I may not get to every single one, but I try my best. I appreciate all the support and see you on the next video.